So 2025 is coming to an end, and man, this year has been a year. Feel like I have gone through the most character development I have ever done in my entire life. This year has pushed me into different boundaries in all different types of field, not just only in the world of filmmaking. And I feel like the universe was really pushing me into this direction that I needed to be, and it was trying to get me ready for the years to come. And if the universe is listening, I feel like you guys really chucked me into the deep end on this one. But I feel like I survived. I feel like I went through a tsunami and I still managed to walk out the other end. The reason why I say all of this is because at the beginning of the year, I have never felt the worst that I've ever felt before. I really was almost about to throw in the towel and give up on my field. For some of you that don't know, I used to work at a different agency prior, and at that agency I got really comfortable working with an amazing team, and then got made redundant at the end of 2024, and then going into the beginning of 2025. January, February is always the most scarce year because there's nothing happening, there's no projects, a lot of clients are not looking into getting anything done at the moment. So it's normally a period where a lot of production companies will start looking internal on things that just needs to be fixed. So there's not really anything happening. And in that period, I was so scared because I had no job, I had no income, I didn't know what to do. And recalling back, this would have been January 10th. I went out and did my first trial shoot with a friend of mine for her business. I'm a person that always wants to go onto a film set or even a photo shoot, it doesn't matter what it is, and always bring really good energy and create really enjoyable moments. But this one I couldn't. I was so fixated in my mind and I just couldn't pull myself out of it. And she even came up to me, she was like, "Are you okay?" And I never want that to happen. I don't want, like, even though she's a friend, but even a client to come up to me and ask if I'm okay, especially when I'm on set. And I remember finishing up and going home, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I started bawling my eyes out, not wanting to continue. But then after a little bit of reflecting in the beginning of the year, I started to kind of hate myself in a way. I kind of got to the period where I was just like, nah, fuck you. Like, this is where you want to be. Are you just going to give up? And I was like, no, like, I don't have it in me to give up. Like, I have too much riding on this. I feel like I'm in too deep already. So I continued, I persisted. I started doing everything myself and just going out there. And then shortly later, a good friend of mine reached out back to me, and then we ended up starting a production company called SONDR Digital. And man, that journey's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. And starting the whole process from scratch and going into the directions that we have been doing and the projects that we're being able to get onto, it just stunned me. I was just like, moments before that, I was about to throw the towel in, not knowing just a few months later, I'll be working on projects that I've always wanted to work on and start building a name that I thought I wasn't even ready for yet. And to me, that's been the most inspiring and the most satisfying thing ever. And I've got to meet so many new people. I've even got to mentor a few people as well. And I'm actually loving it so much that people are wanting to know how to do things, and I'm able to provide just that little bit of help. And that really does fulfill my heart. And kind of where I'm trying to go with this is that it doesn't matter where you are at the moment. If you're really in a tough spot, it's fine. Don't feel like you're the only one. We've all gone through it. Just take your time and don't get too stuck into your thoughts, because that's what's going to kill you. Because it almost did for me. But you never know the next door you're about to open. And it might be the door that will set the pathway for you to start walking. And I really hope, if that is the case, man, you keep persisting and you fucking run and you go and go and go and you don't stop. Because the feeling that you start getting, it really does feel amazing. I'll definitely say I'm ending 2025 on a high. There are still a lot of things that I'm trying to work on, a lot of different avenues and mindsets that I'm trying to learn, especially in this new type of world that I've gone myself into now. But I'm really looking forward to 2026 and everything that's about to come, and really want to bring all of you along with this and on my journey, and continue these talks where it's just kind of a little bit of a video diary to myself, but also for those that feel like they're kind of in a similar situation. Like, I want this to be the videos where it might touch someone that feels alone and just shares the light that we have gone through similar situations. I hope you all are having a good one. Have a great 2026. See you in the new year.